Hi friends, how are you all? Welcome to Sri Spoken English. This is Srinivas and this video lesson is 115. Friends, as usually, every day we are taking an important English grammar topic. Today we are going to discuss another important topic, that is check your English grammar phrases. Friends, this video lesson is very much helpful to you. This is the basic unit of English grammar. What is phrase and what are the types of phrases? All together we can discuss by testing 15 questions in this video lesson. Okay friends, let us take the test. How many marks will you get out of 15? Please mention along with your name, your score also in the comment section. Let us get started. Directions: choose the correct answer. In competitive exams, they will give like this. First question: a phrase is a group of dash. A phrase is group of syllables, phonemes, words, sentences. Which is the right answer? So right answer C. You're absolutely right. A phrase is a group of words. This is called a phrase. Let's move on to the second question. A phrase makes dash. Some sense, complete sense, no sense, none of these. Which is the right answer, friends? Can you guess it? Yes, the right answer, some sense. A phrase is a group of words which gives some sense. It doesn't give complete sense. Okay friends, please remember it. And there is a lot of difference between phrase and clause. Okay, in another video we can discuss the clause. Next, third one, a phrase has dash, a subject, a predicate, a finite verb, and none of these. So which is the right answer? A phrase has dash. So right answer D, none of these, because a phrase doesn't have subject or predicate, even a finite verb. Next, fourth one, a phrase may contain dash, participle, infinitive, gerund, any of the above. A phrase may contain dash. So which is the right answer? Participle, infinitive, or gerund, or any one of these. So right answer D. Fourth one, D, any one of these is the right answer. So phrase contains participle or infinitive or any gerund. Next, fifth one, she wore a dress made of silk. This statement is given in the inverse commas. What is the phrase in this sentence? So which type of phrase do you find out here? She wore a dress made of silk. So which phrase? What is the phrase in the sentence? We know very well what is the phrase. A phrase is a group of words which doesn't give complete sense. It only gives some sense without subject and predicate, right? So which is the phrase here? Can you identify? A, dress made. She wore a dress made of silk. Which is the right answer? Yes, right answer, made of silk, because this word we cannot find out here subject and predicate. Okay, so D is the right answer. Next, sixth one, a noun phrase is a group of words that does the work of a dash. Noun, pronoun, verb, none of these. So which is the right answer? A noun phrase is a group of words does the work of a noun. Exactly, that is called noun phrase. A is the right answer. Next, seventh one, he lived in a wooden hut. The hut dash, making of wood, made of wood, with wooden making. So which is the right answer, friends? The right answer is C, made of wood. Wooden hut means it is made of wood. Yes, say phrase. Next, eighth one, there are no hard and fast rules for many Indian games. So here the underlined part is hard and fast. Of course it is a phrase, and here What is the meaning of this? Rigid and definite, flexible and indefinite, genuine and valid, or none of these? So which is the right answer? Eighth one, A is the right answer, rigid and definite. Ninth one, his son is a rolling stone. Here the phrase we can find out the rolling stone. What does it meant by? The rolling stone means a person who does not stick to a person as solid as rock, a person who cannot stand properly, none of these. So which is the right answer? A person who does not stick to a person is the right answer. Rolling stone means he doesn't stood by a decision. Next, our boss is just a paper tiger. Here, a paper tiger, what does it mean? Cunning, cruel, weak and harmless, sadistic. So friends, will you find out which is the right answer? So the right answer, yes, you are right, C, weak and harmless. A person who doesn't take right decision at right time, and a person who is not unable to taking leadership qualities. So these are all called a paper tiger. Just he is look like a boss, but he is not able to take any kind of decision makings. Next, 11th one, the industrialists have the lion's share in the national dividend. Here, lion's share means largest part, least part, dangerous place, none of these. Which is the right answer for the meaning of lion's share? What do we call in Telugu? Simha Bhagam, right? Yes. The right answer, yes, largest part. A is the right answer. Next, 12th one, simplicity is the hallmark of our freedom fighters. Here, hallmark refers to, what is the meaning? Official mark showing originality. A typical characteristic person. C, birthright, and D, none of these. So which is the right answer? Right answer, simplicity is the hallmark of our freedom fighters. Simply a typical characteristic person. B is the right answer, hallmark. Coming to the goods point of view, it is a official mark showing originality, but it is men point of view, so a typical characteristic. 13th one, V-Day is a red letter day in Great Britain. What does it mean, red letter day? A, dreadful and unforgettable day, happy and memorable day, shocking and memorable day, or none of these? Which is the right answer? A red letter day is right answer B, happy and memorable day. Next, 14th one, swimming is an important exercise. So swimming, here we can find out swimming. The sentence contains a gerund, the sentence contains a participle phrase, it contains an appositive phrase, or none of these. Will you find out which is the right answer? Swimming. Definitely your right answer. This is a sentence contains a gerund because swimming is a verbal noun. Next, last one, she loves to travel. She loves to travel. Here, to travel is the phrase, and this sentence contains a participle phrase, infinitive phrase, or an appositive phrase, or all of the above. Which is the right answer? To travel. So if you find out to before the verb, definitely it is, it becomes infinitive, not a preposition, right? So it is infinitive phrase. The right answer, B. So friends, yes, these are the 15 questions in this video lesson. Try to post your marks in the comment section and try to keep learning all our videos in our English channel. Thank you very much and give your support to our channel. Catch you later with another interesting video. Bye for now.